Hello everyone, and welcome to Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. Now, I kinda sorta got this game just because it looked fun to me, and then I found out. And I started thinking about making videos on Oculus, and I saw this game was kinda popular right now, so I decided might as well play it a bit more, huh? Now, with the fact of I haven't actually seen anybody who plays this game, so I don't know if it's actually what people know about it or how much people like this game. So I'm still gonna play it because personally I've only played a bit of it and I liked it. So
hail to you, Slayer. I write this letter to bid you come in haste to this castle, known by the vampires as Castle Zar. A ritual draws near, which would empower Zar, the elder vampire, and the entire clan of Zar. But on the day before it ends, they are vulnerable. By your success against the foul creatures of your land, I judge you the most capable of slaying Clan Zar before the world falls into darkness. Arrive at the castle precisely at dawn, and I shall teach you how to defeat them. For make no mistake, these vampires are unlike those you've faced. I've dedicated my existence to piercing their defenses. Ignore my guidance, and you shall surely fail, as did the other slayers before you. Swiftly make your way, and I shall explain all.
Oh. Alright, weird book. Yeah, I still don't really know what's up with the book guy. He's kind of weird.
And then the past slayer beheld their prey. They picked up the stake. Then they thrust it at the vampire.
Do I talk about something now or later? I'll do it later.
I know not why your predecessor
necessary?
failed to heed my counsel. Sadly, they were not up to the task.
Well, it's kind of hard to heed your counsel when you're not even there.
Must be. This
Stop
is
watching
the
me.
last
watching me.
ritual cycle when the Elder Tsar is vulnerable. My knowledge and tools are essential to our success.
You're quite loud.
Millennia ago, much was sacrificed for the hope of stopping Tsar.
Didn't look like it worked.
Skin, sinew, and organ
Okay.
bound into a book to aid the Slayer in this cause. If your hands prove unready, all that will be for naught. Let's get started then, shall
My
we?
hands feel like they ripped straight out of Gorn.
Nearby, in the castle's cistern, sleeps Baron Radovan, the least of the clan's
Professor for the
nobles.
classicals, mining-
I've compiled the methods for killing him in these pages. Refer to them should you have further questions.
Read the book lens pages by grabbing your clicker. Alright, I guess we should read some of this now. But, okay, wait. Before I read that, so on my channel, I mostly played a bunch of horror games, but then I decided I wanted to figure out how to take it into VR because I prefer VR, personally. And if you couldn't tell by the fact I had a Resident Evil background, I even have side quest on here, so I have a lot of stuff I can mess around with in this. Obviously, I still need a better computer for Steam VR, but hey, I'll work with what I got. Yeah, currently my two new games is this one and Blade and Sorcery. Now, I know Blade and Sorcery is nothing new, but it's still very fun. So, anywho, I guess y'all don't really want to hear much about that, so let's just get back to this. Alright. Binding of vampires starts with a bind stone. Formed by arcane means, they turn the coffin's protection against the inhabitant. Its power flows into the one who fuses it together. Us? To assemble, take the pieces and line them up to each other. They fuse on their own once placed correctly. This particular bindstone will resemble a triangle on two sides, but each has a unique shape. So that's the bindstone. Distingy. And we use the symbols from the bindstone to trap them. Once fused, blood patterns will appear. Vampiric magic and language relics on these patterns like these. Specifically, these patterns act as counter-magnet magic to the coffin's arcane barrier. Slaying. Each vampire's coffin is sealed with a special stone holder called a throne. They're positioned at precise locations to tap the flow of the ritual's energy as it flows from the sanctum, at the pinnacle down to the bottom. The coffin's guarded by defensive artifacts. Battle handle these defenses, and your foe, you will rouse your foe. I'm completely stupid. Anywho, a vampire's mind is dormant during the day, but their body is still capable of devouring you. Well, isn't that just fun? Precision, silence, and speed are necessary. Seems reasonable. Baron Radovan. Baron Radovan is your first target. Today he is young for a vampire, ordinarily too young for the ritual. Alright, I don't know why that's important, but recent circumstances has rushed him here to fill the 9th spot. Lucky for you, his defenses preparations are lacking as a result. The Baron himself runs an agricultural estate for the clan. These castle parchments, mostly of human skin. Alright, seems fair for vampires. From his holdings. Coffin. We will transport right to his coffin in the castle cistern. What seals his coffin is a set of heavy metal bars. You must remove the bars yourself to break the seal. Grasp the bars firmly and pull away from the teeth, holding it in place. Go slowly to control the noise, as they are fitted tightly. Once separated, place it on the table. My table can dispose of such inconveniences once they are severed from the coffin's magic. Then swing open the coffin's lid. Radovan should be inside. The heart. The first step of binding is to locate the vampire's heart. Do not think this is obvious. Vampires of Clan Tsar can relocate their heart inside their torso. I have prepared a relic heart, a preserved organ infused with sympathetic magic. Why? Huh? Doesn't make any sense. The closer it is to a vampire's heart, the stronger it beats. However, the heart closely over the torso until you find the point where it beats strongest. Squeeze the heart, and it projects a marker to aim the stake at. Should you place it in error, squeeze the heart over the marker spot and drag it over to the proper spot. Alright. Last, the vampire's barrier. When all other obstacles are gone, a weakness in the barrier should appear to you. Strike it with your stake. Rapidly carve the bindstone patterns with the stake, as you are the bindstone's fuser. It will guide you. Be precise and swift, lest your quarry break free. Stake. If you succeed, Baron Radovan will be helpless for a short time. This is the crucial moment. Thrust the stake firmly into his heart. That is how you slay a vampire of the Clan Tsar.
You can't simply march over and stake him, unfortunately.
Why
The
not?
ritual's barrier protects him, and only a bindstone will let you pierce it. The stones on the table are bindstone fragments. Take the pieces in hand, line them up to complete the shape, and then release to fuse them together.
Man. What do you mean?
When it's complete, an arcane pattern shall appear. Study it.
Why?
All will be clear soon.
You're gonna figure out how to build this. Why do I feel like this is gonna become a pain
and
leader?
don't worry about running into the previous Slayer. The Slayer's mantle makes it impossible for your kind to turn into vampires.
This isn't all that bad.
Her skin, though, that may have wound up as a parchment somewhere.
Oh, so the last one was a girl. Alright then.
Along with protective traps, the vampires of Zar alter their bodies.
I read that.
They can shift their heart inside the torso to hide their weak point.
That
The
feels like it must be
Elder
painful.
has even grown redundant hearts for defense.
Redundant?
When a
got
Slayer
more.
assembles a bindstone, they're infused with its power. Therefore, your preparation is finished. Now, to the cistern.
Why
The
do I
castle is secured by magic, but this table holds my octant, a device which can get us there safely. Keep still for the transport.
feel like... Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. That's a bit weird looking. I feel like those bindstones are gonna become a pain later. Probably gonna have to cut out part of the bindstone building.
Take a moment to reorient yourself from the transport. Before
I've
you
read this.
sleeps Baron Radovan. His coffin seated in one of the castle's 9 thrones.
I knew this. It was easy.
Begin by unsealing his
Do I have
coffin.
to?
Remove the 2 crossbars holding it shut.
Grab the cross, grip and trigger. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard.
Be warned, Radovan will wake unless you move them slowly and quietly.
Okay. How quickly is too quickly?
Don't cast the bar aside. Put it on the table for disposal.
Isn't that casting the bar aside just over on your table? Whatever. This looks like the job of me. Alright. There. Have your bars.
Now, grasp the coffin lid
don't
from
wanna.
your right side and pull it open.
Do I have to? You're gonna make me, so I might as well. Oh,
Good.
I don't even think that creaks.
Now
just
for the binding and slaying. These vampires can move their hearts for protection, and so you must locate them before staking.
Hold the heart with the vampire's chest.
Look to the table.
Oh, so I'm
This
supposed to do that.
relic heart serves as a detector.
Find his
Pick it up.
actual beating heart.
Bring it close to Radovan's chest and see how it responds. His heart is beneath where it beats strongest.
So it's there?
Squeeze it, and it will mark the space for you. Yes,
There.
that should be close enough.
Close enough. The heart was beating
Do you
the
see that shimmering magic towards the top of the coffin? That is the barrier weakening. Thrust the stake into the weak spot.
I don't know which is easier, this or this. I'm assuming for this part.
Slash quickly through each segment.
Oh, I'm
Follow
gonna do
the
this like this.
arrows. Done
Yeah, that makes
well,
this a lot
the
easier.
pattern resolves into a blood glyph,
Okay.
further damaging the
That wasn't even that bad. Alright, now we just...
He is at your mercy.
Alright.
Strike into his heart with force.
Alright. Hi, buddy. Nap time.
Congratulations
Hi,
on
buddy.
your first
I told him
victory.
to go sleep.
Is your confidence bolstered? The others will not be so unprepared. See that triangle in front of him. That clan symbol tied Radovan to this coffin throne. His departure unsealed it, and now it is our key to continue upward.
That feels a
Place
little bit.
it into the device on the table, and we'll be on our way.
Was it really smart for them to leave a key that would slowly lead us up to the top? Just, I want people, vampires, in lower levels. Not this again. I don't like it. But fun. This isn't too bad. This looks like a job fun.
Happily, Radovan's assassination will not be discovered until sundown, when the clan wakes. If they wake.
How could this get any more
With
confusing?
his symbol as the key, I can transport you further up the castle. But first, you must prepare a new bindstone for our quarry.
Don't tell me I have to do this every time.
Time is short, so I will continue as you work.
So what is
Baroness Khalida is next.
I don't know who that is.
She's a rising star who runs the clan's trading business. Naturally, they specialize in human cargo.
I wouldn't be
You'll
surprised.
find Khalida is far sharper prey. If you
There's no
do
way to word
slip
it.
up, do not risk another mistake until some time passes. Two at once spells disaster.
I would assume so. I just gotta figure out how to... This is gonna become a pain later. I can already tell. That goes there and that goes there. I'm gonna cut part of this out. Not these, but later, I'm betting.
The bindstone shows the symbols to counter Khalida's barrier. But coffins like hers also require special tools to open safely.
Alright, like what?
The first tool you will need is this pry bar.
Oh, the pry bar.
Attach it to the head of a nail and push slowly until the nail bends out.
Alright, decent game.
Then pluck out the nail with your other hand and place it on the table. Don't permit the nails to fall.
Okay.
Now this is Radovan's clan symbol. With it as a key, my octant can take us to the next coffin in line. Each symbol brings us closer to the core of the ritual.
Wait. I was trying to pick it up, but it didn't let me. So, well then. Man. Alright, what's his name? Or her name? I don't remember. Who is this?
Many coffins to see here in the crypt. But the Baroness is our goal.
Okay, but who is this? Baroness Kahida? Kahilda? I don't know. I can't pronounce these fancy names. Crypt. How spacious. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the part I know how to do. Gotta just slowly inch. Not too loudly. So I don't really know how I control sound it makes. By using speed. Why did my guy stop? Okay. Okay, set it on the table gently. Oh, what? I thought it was gonna make it like a loud sound if I dropped it on the table. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it would... Alright. How do I tell when I need to pull it up? No spent, press. Move the nail. Alright. Yeah. Ah. That's not too bad. Just pull the nail slowly so I know when it bends, and then pull the nail out. Easy. This is gonna be not too bad. I don't know why I enjoy this more than my other content, but I'll get my other
I
content
grow
as an idea.
concerned with how long you are taking.
Well, you didn't tell me if I was timed or not, so I don't know. Alright, stabbing him in the eye with something too loud. Noted.
Time again
Oh, of course.
for the binding.
It creaks now.
First, locate her heart, then pick up the stake and take down the barrier. I won't be checking your work with the heart from now on.
Of course. One thing that could make this job just that little bit easier, and you take that away from me. There's her heart. Oh. Really? I thought you said they move their hearts. It seems to be on the... Wait. No, yeah, no, they definitely did. Because isn't it usually on the right side of the chest? Or is it left? I always forget. Alright, let's do this. You just... I feel like even this could get complicated. I don't know how this could get complicated, but it will. L. Bye-bye.
Your performance is adequate.
What?
May you continue to learn quickly.
Only adequate? Also, why don't they just try to attack me? Like, they could... Oh, no. Oh. Why don't they try to attack me? They could easily just at least like, reach out and bite me before they die. It's cool. Let me check it real quick. How long have we been going for? It's not telling me. Alright, well then. Alright, well. Anywho. Alright. Well, I'll let him get his words out.
Good. Now that you're no longer a novice, I expect your pace shall improve. The bind stone components are ready for you. Duke Ottomar is next. He runs the military affairs of the clan, but in recent times, he's not exactly been covering himself with glory. The blood of conscripts and refugees, yes, but never glory. As Radovan's symbol led to Khalida, Khalida's opens the magical current to Ottomar. These currents are core to the ritual. The ritual amplifies the power of the countless souls gathered in the castle libraries. When it culminates, power flows from the pinnacle down those currents into the connected thrones.
Why do you know
We're
so much?
simply riding them backwards, upstream, so to speak.
Why do you know so much? I mean, yeah, I know you've been like with a bunch of other slayers, but it's not like they all just opened up a book and read a bit about who they were killing. I mean, normally. Bindstone, we've read Bindstones before. Oh, it's different, but only with different shapes. Duke Odomer. The Duke is a terrible commander. His squadrons, clan, resources on mercenaries, in strategic meaningless confidence. Why? Perhaps it's addicted to the free-flowing blood of war. Well, isn't that just funny? In the chaos, he hunts the weak and terrified, as if he desires the greatest pleasure from the greatest overmatch to a force. Such sport only shows his own manifest weakness. Crethlin is the clan's queen, Odomer is in the cellar and attentive to temper his passion. I doubt it will prove of much use. Coffin. Mechanically, the locks created by the planet are different from ones in common use. However, they're installed in the coffin. They're imbued with energy. With proper key. Wait, what? There are locks and keys now? Great. Inside the coffin, you will see wires. Oh, great. Alright, let's see. What else? I'm looking for red words. Red words give me info. Teeth of blades, fashioned similar to wire, but responsible for that. Impressions amplify the barrier energy, protecting the vampire body. Careful with the blade bumps. What? So it's something I'm gonna get to remove the blades, I'm assuming. Turn the page. Binding. Audemars Heart, Coward. Yeah, I already know that. Alright. Well, anywho, my plan for this series is to play... I looked up how many there were so I knew how many to do each time. So it means we're going to be doing 10. It's a total of 10. Right now we've done two of them. Meaning we got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. I can't count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really can't count, can I? This is 7. I don't know why I keep counting extra. Wait. No, it's... I don't want to talk about it. There's only 8. Alright, well... Alright, guys. Sorry, struggling you. Have a great rest of your... Alright, guys. Well, I don't know. I'm still thinking of how to do an outro. I'm figuring things out. Alright, well... Have a great rest of your day or night. And I will see you all in the next one. Or maybe I should do for this one, I should do, like, I'll see you in the next slaughter or something.